Hello, my name is Steve Gerhardt, and this is the Unagi Observer. This week we will start the How to Make Sushi series. Here in part 1, I am going to tell you what you need to get and what you need to use to make sushi. Now, since I want to make this simple, we are only going to do sushi rolls. And the rolls I would like to do are the pickled radish roll called Sushi Takawan, and either a salmon or a tuna sushi roll. If I cannot easily get the fish, then we will do a California roll instead. Now, while the fish ingredient is the most important aspect to this, having a good sushi rice recipe is the second most important thing. Over the years, I have used Martin Yan's recipe to make the sushi rice. Now, some of you might remember him from his cooking shows back in the 90s, and it was called Yan Can Cook. Yes, that's actually what it was called. The recipe I'm going to use comes from his book, Martin Yan's Asia. Okay, now a list of equipment and ingredients will be listed on the Unagi Observer's blog, so don't feel like if you don't hear something, don't panic. Just look for the link down below and you'll see all the list of everything you need there. Okay, let's get going. Alright, let's now first start with the equipment that you are going to need with which to make sushi. Okay, you're going to need measuring cups, measuring spoons, one bowl to wash 2 cups of rice in, a strainer, a quart pan, 2 to 3 quart pan, a small pan or a saucepan, a wooden spoon. Rice paddle is preferred, but as long as the spoon is wooden, then that is okay. 1 large wooden bowl, a damp cloth to cover the bowl, a bamboo mat or a wooden placemat that is bendable. We'll get to that when we learn how to actually make the sushi roll, and have plenty of saran wrap. Okay, in the equipment list, I forgot to mention that you're going to need a very sharp knife, so make sure that's part of your equipment. Okay, now the ingredients list for the rice. Alright, you're going to need 2 cups of medium grain rice, 2 cups of cold water, a 1/4 cup of rice vinegar, 2.5 tablespoons of sugar, 1 tablespoon sweet cooking rice wine, also known as mirin, and a 3/4 teaspoon of salt. Now, you're also going to need, when we make the sushi, you're going to need the seaweed, also known as maki nori, and they'll be already pre-cut in sheets. You're also going to need a 1/2 pound of the sushi grade fish, whichever you're going to use, the salmon or the tuna. You're going to also need 1 package of pickled radish cut the long way, not in like little discs, because we're going to need it the long way. And if we're going to make the California rolls, this part's optional. We're going to need cucumber and imitation crab meat and roe, but I'll specify the roe later. Okay, almost everything can be found in your local supermarket except for the pickled radish, maybe, and possibly the sushi grade fish. That's kind of a hard one to tell. If you want to be sure that you're going to get all the items that you need, go to an Asian market. You will certainly find all of these items. The fish should be the last thing you pick up, ideally right before you make your sushi, as sushi is best when fresh. Now, when you go to your market, whether it be the Asian or your regular market, go directly to your fishmonger, the guy who's going to be standing behind the counter of where all the fish fillets are, and specifically ask for him, and then specifically ask for sushi grade fish to be cut to be made for sushi. You have to tell the fishmonger this, or else you might get a lesser grade of fish and it might be incorrectly cut. Alright, you guys have your list. Now you need to go get your stuff, and next week we're going to put it all together and have a really good meal here. Alright, this is the Unagi's Observer. My name is Steve Gerhardt, and as always, thanks for watching.